Back in the Great American Gun Store, Orem, Utah. This is Gunnies. You're watching TNP. And we just ran into two TNPrs. What's up?
Hi.
What's your name, dude?
My name's Bowen.
What's your name?
Let's go with Celestial Wolf.
What?
My alias.
Celestial Wolf?
Yep.
Do you have a YouTube channel called Celestial Wolf?
Yeah. No, Twitter though. Celestial Wolf 1.
Cool. What's the theme of your Twitter channel?
It's varied. Just a little bit of everything.
Cool. All right. Well, so you guys know, in full disclosure, I did tweet a little while ago that I was going to be here, and so they came down. We've been talking about EDC stuff, true or false?
True.
I always say that too, because some guys may think I'm always
Stage or whatever.
Yeah, staging. This is never staged. So you were saying you watched one of my EDC videos. You're watching all the crap I carry in this, and you were saying.
I didn't notice it.
Yeah, what? Say that again.
I didn't notice it.
Oh!
I noticed it now, but
That's right. So I hate filming my crotch. Some viewers will probably like it, but you really don't notice it, do you? It doesn't stick out. I mean, you can tell if you're looking for it, but it's pretty trim. We're hoping it's a baby boy. Boys rock. So you were saying you saw the stuff I had in the fanny pack, and you said what?
I was so he likes.
Come over here where there's less talking.
Okay.
Too. Keep going. I'm
So
listening.
he likes his fanny pack, but a lot of people don't like that method. And I was thinking, I looked at all the stuff he shows on his EDC videos, and I was just thinking, could I integrate that without a fanny pack? So I've been thinking about that. You want me to talk about that?
Sure.
So
you have the floor, sir.
So check it out. I got just on my keychain here. He's got his little titanium pry bar. I got this. It's a Kershaw K tool. Friend gave it to me, and I just think it's cool. I opened bottles with it, but it's cool to have a little metal tool. I also got a little
Classic.
yeah. So I got tweezers and scissors. I also like those Victorinox Swiss cards.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with those?
I am.
I used to think they were kind of dumb and stupid, but
I still think they're kind of dumb and stupid.
But I was thinking, it integrates so seamlessly. All I do is throw it into your wallet. It weighs less than an ounce.
Okay, so it's invisible. It's
Yeah, it
easy
doesn't
to carry.
take up any space, and you get a knife, a file, tweezers and scissors, which are kind of useful to have.
Is that a Star Wars shirt?
It is.
And that represents what, a squadron?
I don't know. It's the Empire.
Okay, cool. See,
Yeah.
I am kind of a Star Wars nerd.
Cool.
That's
Star
cool.
Wars is cool.
So, it's not like Epic Wolf or anything. What was your name of your channel again?
Celestial Wolf.
Celestial Wolf. Okay, cool. Okay, on that, do you use your tweezers and toothpick? I used to use mine all the time.
Past.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not super regular use, but it's good to have, right?
Isn't that a gear nerd question? Do you use your tweezers? I
Sometimes,
do.
girls want different things than guys sometimes, and they don't really carry much. So sometimes they'll ask you, do you have this or that?
Sure.
Right?
Do you ever impress them with your loadout?
Some-
So to speak.
Sometimes.
I don't know if Celestial Wolf caught that one.
Not many girls appreciate knives and stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
Keep going. I'm sorry to interrupt. We're going to take a lot of side trails like we always do on gear checks. So you had the little titanium tool, the K tool,
Yeah.
and the classic. What else you
I
have?
want one of those little pry bars you have. Anyway.
That's Stephen Rice made those.
It's like a custom
STR.
thing.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still doing them, but man, he sold them for like nothing, and I like supporting
So,
them.
what else? Things like maybe chapstick and stuff. You can keep that in your car,
Yeah.
I think, because I don't always need chapstick,
Okay.
but it's good to have on you, right? Anyway, I don't carry a multi-tool in addition to another knife like you do. Sometimes I'll carry a multi-tool by itself. Thing is, so I just turned 21. I'm working on getting my concealed carry permit, so I don't have any gun. I have a shield though.
We'll
that
give
I
you a
can
pass on
use.
that because you're not permitted
So, yeah.
yet.
So I feel like if you don't have a gun, you need something like this. Tactical blade.
Did you buy that for my review?
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, I love that knife.
yeah, it's like you said, 11 out of 10. I carry it a lot.
Totally is. Tell the world what it is in case they
It's a
forgot.
Mannix 2 Spyderco.
Translucent, right?
Yeah, you can see the light.
BD1, okay. Great. And that thing, dudes, if you don't remember, it weighs like
3 ounces?
I think it's even lighter than that, like 2.8. Yeah, it weighs nothing.
But so I like to have a larger EDC blade, could be a tactical blade. But I feel like if I had a gun, which I will soon, you can carry something more like this.
Ooh, they haven't seen this, so talk to this and
So
talk
this-
about you saw the review on the.
So I
case
wasn't
trapper lock.
into case knives. I'm still not, but his video was cool, and I looked at. This is their Autumn Bone series. It's got slanted bolsters and these fall color
Beautiful.
handles, and this is the Trapper model. It's got 2 blades on it.
It's got a spay blade on it.
Yeah. So this is, you know, it doesn't lock or anything. You can't really
Who cares?
stab someone with this if you want.
Total utility knife.
But so yeah, if you have a gun, if you're otherwise armed, you can have a smaller EDC blade.
Well, and the focus of EDC, honestly, is not necessarily. I mean, yeah, we'll carry guns.
True.
We'll carry a weapon for an active shooter. That's kind of what I say. But it's mostly for utility stuff. You know, we just need our tools for day-to-day tasks. That's what the focus of my EDC system is, really.
Yeah.
I like that multi-tool that you don't have.
I have a Leatherman wave, and
At home?
yeah, sometimes I carry it.
Okay, is that it? Is that the depth of your EDC
I
system?
mean, I got my phone.
How about flashlight, dude?
I mean,
What?
flash
Hold
on
on.
your phone. What?
Shut your phone off
What?
again.
What?
Look,
Oh.
you're really into Star Wars, dude.
No, I'm not that big. It's just what it normally is, and I just have this shirt.
That's 1,000 comments right there.
Oh man.
I'm not even kidding you. That is 1,000 comments that you have that on your phone and your
Star
shirt.
Wars is cool.
But in a good way. I think
Yeah.
most guys will totally dig it.
Yeah.
It's a theme. You have a
twisted in.
cool theme going on. Some guys, Star Wars will, there's different squadrons of the Empire.
Oh, yeah.
With the 101st, it comes to mind. Something like that.
501st.
501st,
Anyway.
that's it.
But,
See? What were you going to say?
you've been into watches lately. I got a
Yeah, let's see your watch.
Victorinox watch here.
Oh, I love
It's got a
Victorinox.
chronograph. This was my big 16th birthday present, so it's a little bit more expensive, but $500.
Mine will be the Mudmaster dual sensor today.
I have a G-Shock that I wear too.
I have a lot of G-Shocks, but I also like other brands. In fact, I have 2 Victorinoxes.
Watches.
Stand by, you'll see reviews.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
watches. Okay, Epic Wolf, what do you got, bro?
Yeah, I have a little Ruger LCP. Actually,
Oh,
just
cool.
picked it up the other day.
Okay, let's go
from
down here. No one's looking. You can go ahead and...
Do you want me to yank it out?
Yeah, totally.
I have a little pocket holster. It's actually right here.
Oh, I thought you had ankle carry going
Not
on.
ankle
dude.
this time. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 380.
Yep. I told myself
Oh,
I'd
keep
never
in the
get
holster,
a.
bro.
Yeah,
There
I told
we go.
myself I'd never get a 380. Just wanted to show off the Crimson Trace there.
Okay,
Came with
Crimson Trace, yeah. Okay,
But,
good.
They have a
380 is nice and small, nice and compact, and I'll carry it a lot more often than a bigger gun. I'll have it with me, and that's the important thing.
Can you say that last part again, please, Sterling Wolf?
Yeah, what's the phrase? The best gun is the one you have with you.
Yeah.
So if it's small, it's still effective. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, the reason I had you say it again is because I posted 10 reasons why I hate inside the waistband carry. And of course, guys roll in there and they go, oh, yeah, the full-size gun all day long. Please gear check me. But here we see again, real world where the rubber hits the road, mouse gun. That's just what I see. I never, ever, I shouldn't say never, but it's extremely rare I see anybody packing full size. I always dominate them in firepower, and that's not saying much. Like today,
Yeah, what do you got?
it is the Glock 43. Hang on, I hit my screen. Just total high camera vibes. So it is going to be in a DeSantis, a Glock 43.
Is that like a new holster?
IWD.
Did you show that on the video or anything?
I think I did. So I'm going to review this holster separate. That's the game plan right there.
You got an Endura or Delica?
Well, for my knives today, I've got a ZDP 189
I want one of
Delica.
these. I want a purple one of these.
That's a great blade. That's my utility knife. Then I've got the Cold Steel XL Recon.
Cool. Can I see
Recon
it?
clip. I was going to say TNP. That's the clip one. And then world announcement. Hey, bro, you another TNPr?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for showing up. Okay, you guys ready? Yeah. I don't even know if I should post this video because guys are going to freak when they see this. Unfold that knife for me, please.
Is that exclusive?
That is the Nutnfancy exclusive
That's cool.
TNP Cadet limited edition.
Lady HQ?
No, it's my own, dude. And each one is signed and serial number.
You collaborate?
And
Or
that
is it
is
something
the
you're doing?
that's the coloration I wanted. So that's a TNP coloration. This is number 10 of 500. They're not cheap because we had to spend good money to get them fixed up. So I have a Cadet with me. These are going to sell like crazy.
That is excellent.
So, in fact, when I post this video, I'm just going to put it up on the web store. One batch is coming back, so limited 2 per person. Well, the guys are going to buy 2 and turn around and sell them on eBay for 120.
Yep.
It happens every time I do a custom knife, man. They'll buy them and they turn around and double their.
Spider codes you did, the white
yeah.
and black ones? Yeah,
Those are selling for double what Doodles paid for. All the Microtechs are trading at like four and a quarter now.
Yeah.
So anyways, got that going. You guys have seen my system before. I do have a non-lethal though today. I got pepper spray. It's cool. It's nice.
And the fanny pack, I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, but it doesn't like stick out that bad, does it?
Not bad.
I mean, it's slightly dorky, but do you have a multi-tool?
I do.
You do? But did you throw one in your pocket because
No.
you're coming down to see me?
Scouts on or no?
Okay, we'll get to you in a sec.
Yep, no worries, no rush.
We're covering Telestial Wolf right now.
Celestial.
I'm sorry. Don't cut yourself with that. That thing is wicked
This I'm
sharp,
not used to. Pressing.
Press in hard. Be careful with those large blades, dude.
Push all the way down.
I was expecting you to spot.
Do it.
I'm a weakling. What can I
There
say?
you go. There you go. Keep those fingers clear because they'll snip them right off. That's a big blade,
Is that
huh?
a 6?
It is.
That's what she said. Do you like that one?
That's good.
That was good.
Classic.
What else you got, dude?
Yeah, I guess the last thing, probably not very common, especially in this area, but pink pistols, right?
Are you
Arming
giving
the-
like a? Is this like a promo you want me to give? Okay,
Well,
so
quick.
hold on. So he was talking to me about pink pistols, and
Yep.
that is because you are.
I am gay.
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
just got married to my husband, in fact.
Are you guys together?
No,
Nope.
sir.
You're not just friends?
He just should
Or
have.
you just met each other?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool.
You brought us together.
But no, yeah, just.
I like
been,
how you're open about it. I
Yeah.
think that's cool.
It's been a process becoming comfortable in my own skin, you know, especially here in this particular area.
Right.
But yeah, I've been carrying for 5-6 years now. Had to renew my permit recently, so
Now you can talk about that website. I'll let you
But,
discuss it super quick. Just show what it is, and I'll let you give a free promo. The pink pistols thing?
yeah, pinkpistols.org. Basically, the whole goal there is to make sure members of the LGBT community are armed and trained to use their weapons. Like it says there, armed gays don't get bashed.
Awesome.
But in light of the
Yeah.
Orlando shooting, it's just now on the mind more than ever. So
Can I talk to you about that super quick?
sure,
Do you think if guns had been there, it would have turned out differently?
absolutely.
Yeah. I always harken back to the Aurora, Colorado shooting, and what I told those guys, I said, and guys would roll in commentary and say, oh, there's no way a concealed carry permit holder would make any difference. And to that I say BS. Because if someone puts rounds on that guy, it changes his whole formula for having unarmed people to prey upon. It doesn't matter if you get the guy, just if you can engage him in a gunfight and everybody else escapes, maybe you die, maybe you don't. Dude, that's why I carry. It's for active shooter
Can't believe theaters
situations.
still have no gun policy.
I know.
After that.
I know. I don't know about you, but carry my gun anyhow. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Do you think that if someone would have broke one out in Aurora, Colorado,
Oh, yeah.
contrary to the theater policy, and they saved lives, they would have said, "Oh, you can't do that."
Well,
They wouldn't have publicized it, but
Yeah, gun-free zones or mass murder zones. That's just the gist of it. So don't be a victim.
cool. So if anyone questions it, we have gay TNPrs in the project, and thanks for watching, man.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I love it. But we're not done with your gear check, by the way.
All right, that's honestly about it. I've
Dude,
got
you don't
my-
have a knife?
I don't. I do have one in the car, honestly. I do also have
See,
a
you know that
Springfield
phrase
XC.
does not float or hold water.
Yeah.
At all.
XD in the car as well, but
Yeah.
that's what I've got.
I have my 50 caliber BMG and my APC, which is parked in the parking lot. It's a Bradley fighting vehicle. I'm just kidding. Not quoting you. I'm quoting some other people online.
He does have a gun.
You have a gun. How about flashlight?
Cell phone has one built in. Kind of hard to do this with
yeah.
it,
50 lumens, man.
They do work, but here's the thing. The reason I don't allow that to go for a gear check, your cell phone light, is because it requires no preparation and it's always with you. 2 is 1 is none is my philosophy. And so, can you use it? Absolutely.
Flashlights are easy to
Yeah.
integrate.
And
takes a
Murphy's
second.
Law. Murphy's Law. Say, oh, I got my cell phone.
Your phone's dead.
Your phone's dead.
That's happened to me.
Yeah. So S20R for me today, brethren. Nice, love it. I hate showing my ADC because I'm always talking about the same thing. What would you like to integrate into your system? Is there anything you're not carrying right now? You go, oh yeah, really should have that.
Yeah, flashlight would actually be good. Something small, something that complements the small LCP, something that's easy to have all the time.
Okay. Clip that into your pocket and see how it rolls.
I'd go for a thin one.
Yeah.
That one you like?
The next torch is really good, and also the 4.7s ones, the
Yeah.
pencil ones. The problem is that you don't have a total burn time with them, so that you'll replace your batteries frequently.
How long do yours last? EDC ones last for you?
This one,
Yeah.
easily a month with just normal daily use.
that-
This one
Is
rules.
that good or bad?
Really good.
Okay, yeah.
Because I use my light a lot. Different modes. God, it's fun being a gear nerd. So and it's just such a great life. But this is running an 1856 power cell. So it just has a lot of firepower, but look how small.
Yeah.
And then I can clip it onto my hat and it becomes an instant
Yeah, you like that?
instant headlamp. That's why I wanted to cap all the time.
I keep a photo album on my phone of like all the guns and knives I want, mostly from watching your videos.
Right on. What's the top 3 guns that was on your wish list?
Top 3 guns?
We're gonna ask you, and then we're gonna ask you. So think about it.
Well, if we're talking like for practical use, I'd have a shield, a performance center version, 9mm. Do you know about those?
I do.
PPK.
Nice. Just second cool all day long, dude.
And I really want a Smith & Wesson 686 plus.
Oh, nice!
Yeah,
I love
man.
that gun, dude. I'm never
man.
selling mine. Never selling. I'll roll in some footage of me shooting the 686.
But I got like Glock 19 would be a great gun to have.
I'm gonna make you a deal. You ready? On camera. If you get a 686P, write the PO box, and we'll go set up a run and gun for you, and I'll teach you how to shoot a revolver like
be
crazy.
dope.
Okay? Because shooting revolver is so fun. Shooting on auto is great, but there's something about speed loading a revolver. It's
Will
so
you ever
fun.
review like a single action?
Yeah, I've already have 22s.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and I have another Ruger single action that I have to get done. It's a 22, but as far as the center fire calibers like the 44 Colts and stuff, I don't have that caliber and I don't really have space. I'm just a private reviewer.
357.
So, 357, yeah, that's a good idea. But I don't have funds to buy it, so maybe if I loan it, I'll do that. That would be cool. Top 3 guns, dude.
Top 3. Let's go with, so like you, I like dual sporting as well. I just have a little, what's it called, CRF 250L. Nothing huge.
So you're a motorcyclist.
I want to get a
Did you watch my motorcycle video, which apparently no one
seen
wants
a
to
few
watch?
of them.
I just posted one on yesterday, so it's only been
Okay,
up
I haven't
today.
seen that one yet.
That's good. It's just talking about 10 defensive strategies to stay alive on the bike.
Very nice.
Wait, so you have a CRF 250?
Yeah, it's a small little
Nice.
bike, but
Yeah.
it's nice and maneuverable and it gets me where I need to go.
Does your hubby ride?
Not yet.
What's he think
I'm
about
trying
you
to-
riding?
You know, he's always worried about my safety, but I always put on all the gear and so all the
for
gear all
you.
the time, right?
So you get a fist bump for wearing gear. That is smart. Keep it up. And you get another fist bump for being a motorcyclist, getting out and adventuring.
Yeah, so along that lines, kind of a sidearm. I was thinking like a Glock 20, the 10mm, something for up in the mountains.
Heck yeah.
Maybe that small. Either that, maybe a 44 Magnum. Another option, I remember that 357 Magnum Smith & Wesson Tactical 8-shot.
TRR.
name.
Yeah.
That seems pretty
Oh,
nice.
I love that gun.
So that'd be another good option.
Love that gun. They've named it something else, but it's still out there. Whatever it is, 8-shot Scandium frame one.
I think those guys want to say hi to you.
Oh, cool. More TNPrs? This is going to be like a feature-length gear check, man. It's quality, though. I love how it's going. Top 3, what?
Yeah, well, Smith & Wesson.
Smith & Wesson.
Great. I like FN.
FN's
They
great.
make great stuff, of course.
Everything FN makes, well, not everything, but most everything they make is
And
awesome.
then you could say HK. They don't sell like civilians as much. But
Yeah,
they got
HK
all
is
kinds
awesome.
of different.
Overrated. Excuse me.
I agree.
Sorry, there's some. Well, I'm not.
They're legit, but
They're really good. The VP9's outstanding. It's just more expensive.
yep.
There's another 1,000 comments. Comment early, comment often, because we shut them down after a while. So deal with it. Okay, so what do you think of the content now of TNP? Anything you don't like? Anything you'd like to see more of? It's a varied content. I'll say that right off the gate.
I mean, keep doing what you're doing. Sometimes you talk about how things don't get views.
I do. Let me tell you why I talk about it. Because I meet guys like you and say, hey, why don't you do more of this? And there's no way to answer them honestly without saying that. For instance, I'll meet guys, Doodle and I were talking yesterday, and we're like, we need to go do a backpack trip. Blah, blah, blah. It's stuff I've said before, but no one watches it. They don't care.
Yeah.
So I'll meet 3 dudes, and they say, hey, go do a backpack trip. Anyways, it's better served, honestly, with gun content.
Yeah, for
Honestly.
sure. Entertainment.
Because the gun guys always show up. The knife guys usually show up. And so it's just a matter of balancing time, my limited time, that's all.
You got to do like the ones that are popular, like maybe that CRKT Homefront. Are you familiar with that? Have you seen it?
Is it the knife?
Yeah, you would. Yeah, it's a knife. It's
Okay.
a Ken Onion design. You would like it. Anyway,
Really? How much does it weigh?
how much does it weigh? I don't know, 4 ounces.
Yeah, maybe take a look at it.
Anyway,
The CRKT home style.
Home front.
Roger, the home style front. No, I'm just kidding, man. I'll look into it. CRKT needs to do some designs. They've kind of just, they haven't been doing much for years. It's just, it's kind of embarrassing. Just saying. Hey, there's Wyatt from Gunnies right there. Do you remember that guy? Look at him. Look at the beard, dude. Grizzly Adams. So you may see more of Wyatt to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They well armed?
We did all right, didn't we?
Defined well.
I don't have a permit yet, so.
Anything pokey, sharp, nothing?
They got pokey, sharp, and a mouse gun between the two of them. That's something. That's something. So we got to rate you for gear check. You don't have your CCW.
I'm getting it soon. I turned 21
and
in
you got your
August,
paperwork.
so.
I'll give you a B. That's
Sweet.
above average.
I can dig it.
You don't have a knife. You don't have a flashlight. You don't have a multi-tool. You have a really cool T-shirt for the Cryptic Wolf website.
Yep.
Do you notice how I like change the name every time? It was Celestial Cryptic. No,
take it all,
Celestial
whatever.
Wolf. See,
Yep.
I remember.
There you go.
What do you think, TNPrs? What should I give them?
Room for improvement.
I like how honest you are. The whole gay thing. I'm going to give you extra points because I like honesty and being authentic, and you're authentic, and I appreciate that. I'm going to give you a B as well.
Thank you.
There you go.
I'll take it.
That's generous. I mean, maybe one day you guys will upgrade to, you know. Just saying. Just say. And you started off the whole videos like, hey, can I integrate all the stuff he shows
And I think I did
in
pretty good. Maybe not. Maybe not.
No,
at
you're
the
not.
moment. Not at the
no,
moment.
you're not,
but-
because you don't have a multi-tool. Where's your light?
Well, I could integrate a light, but I also thought
Where's your Swiss Army knife? Where's your food knife?
had a
Where's your
Swiss Army
signal on? Where's your rape whistle, dude?
signal mirror. I do agree.
You should
with
have
that. I
a
think that's
rape whistle on you. I have one on me
whistle
at
really
all
loud.
times. See, Cryptic Wolf gets it. You should have a rape whistle.
Were
You don't know where you find
traumatized
yourself.
in the past. That's why you need it.
I might be outnumbered. Maybe my PF9 jams. There's another 1,000 comments right there. My PF9 jams. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Still want to talk about like views and stuff.
Nah, no one wants to hear it. But
Well, part of it's just kind of you're like
Content.
a niche YouTuber. Not everyone likes everything that you do in TNP.
well, I'm a diverse interest guy, so
Yeah.
I'm actually not as niche as other so-called gun channels. I do a lot of different content, and a lot of people, and it's totally understandable, are not that varied in their likes and dislikes.
I was going to say you may or may not agree with this, but you know, yes, you make videos according to what you think people are interested in, what gets good responses, but you also make, you know, you put out lots of videos, quality videos, and get views in return. You know, that you are the, you know, your audience is, I mean, you're nothing without your audience, right?
That's correct.
And I watch a lot of other YouTubers too, like not adventure channels or anything.
Yeah.
And that's sort of that's the dynamic, you know, you got to put out as much content as you can. And
I try to find crisscross subject matter. Crisscross means where you and I intersect. And we go, for instance, I have a whole series of Star Wars EDC coming out. I made that up, by the way. But what if I did? It's actually not a bad idea.
Maybe?
Dude, I can see now I've mentioned it. Some guy is going to take my idea, as they often do, and run with it. What would Darth Vader's EDC loadout be?
what about hunting stuff? Would you ever do any of that?
I've posted hunting guns like the ones in the background here, and they flatline for
Or like
views.
maybe hunting videos.
No, I'm not a hunter. I don't like killing stuff, to be honest with
I'm
you.
not big into it either, but I
I don't
haven't
like
really
killing
gone
stuff.
at all, and I would like to a little bit.
I'm not an anti-hunter. I support it. I got a lot of buddies. For sure, we're in a big hunting store. But you know,
Do you, what,
maybe in the future
do
I
you
won't
get
say I'll
good-
never do
Do you
it.
get good feedback about what guys want to see? Like specific items
All the time.
pay attention to?
But the thing is, we get so many thousands of comments. It's hard to flesh through it. And here's the thing of philosophy. This is pretty interesting. I don't think I've ever said this on video. You don't want to have any YouTube channel where the tail wags the dog. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but I mean that there has to be a rudder, there has to be a philosophy, and that's what my channel has. So I'll say, and I'll go, this is interesting to me, and I'm gonna do that, as opposed to running and chasing content.
That makes sense.
So you go, oh God, what do you guys want to see now? What do you want to see now? You see channels like that all the time, and to me, it's just so, speaking of authenticity, it's fake. And if it means I tank in the process, so be it, but my integrity's intact. So getting back to that, I do listen to what people say when the messages get to me, and I put it in the mix. And so some of the guns that I'll be reviewing soon go along those lines. I know my guys will love it. And yeah, so to answer your question, I will, but it's very it's hard to do because I'm not a full-time YouTuber either. Believe it or not. I mean, everyone's like, oh, that's full. I'm not. Maybe one day I will be, and I can do a lot more.
Cool.
If the audience follows. How about you, man?
Yeah, personally, I think you have a good variety. If I don't watch one particular type of video, I might watch the other two. The
Totally.
boating, the motorcycling, firearms, knives. You know, there's enough variety that it'll hit the mark for just about anyone.
You're watching the Zodiac vids?
So yeah.
You are?
I watched them.
No? Okay, that's cool. You did watch them?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just asking because I'm meeting people in flesh. I like knowing and getting real feedback. So that's
I watch
totally
when I
cool.
get a chance every so often.
Totally good.
Is it just? Are you just boating, or you're gonna do something else with it? Like
No,
maybe
I test gear in the process
fishing?
too.
Yeah, like you tested those watches on the boat.
Right. Clothing, also spear guns, and when we shot the sharks with them and stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
Not really.
I remember the winter camping.
I missed that
a
video.
while back. One of the winter camping ones.
How not to suck at winter camping? That was popular.
And then I think you had Allie the mountain dog. at the
Yes. She's getting old. Too old to hike. Guys are wondering about her. I guess we better wrap it up. How long do you think we've been talking?
40 minutes.
Dude.
40 minutes.
Yeah, that's about right. Not that long, about 26. Seems like a lifetime
else you
now.
want
Must
us to
have been the
talk
Star
about?
Wars stuff. Now I gotta wrap it up.
Okay.
Okay, so good job. Thanks for watching. Remind everybody of your blog. Maybe they'll go say hi to you.
Yeah, Celestial Wolf 1 on Twitter.
Okay? Any social media outlet?
No.
Cool. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for coming down.
Thank you for
And
coming
this is
down.
Nut and Fancy Project doing EDC checks and just checking with the audience. Good representation here. Signing off. See ya.
See ya.